Hey, 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 how we doing today? Y'all, welcome to Growth Track. My name is Sage Breed. I just want to let you know, you have the opportunity, you have the ability to make this week the best week of your life. You do. Regardless of whatever difficulty you've been facing, regardless of whatever hard things that you know you need to conquer, you can make it happen. Y'all, I'm excited. This is not like anything else that we've talked about, although it is. This is not like anything that we've ever had to confront, but it is. Okay, you guys ready? We're gonna talk about decision. Decision, what is it? Decision is coming to the resolution after consideration. Okay, it's coming to a resolution after a consideration. Let me tell you what that means. Okay, you may think, I'd say, I don't even know what a decision is. I make decisions all the time. I make a decision not to make a decision. I make a decision that someone else is gonna make a decision for me. Regardless, okay? To be resolute means to be firm. To be resolute means I'm not being shaken. But after consideration means I've really thought about what it is I'm deciding on. Now, I've really considered, I've got as much information as I possibly can to make this happen. Okay, so we're gonna talk about three things. We're gonna talk about vision, commitment, and action. Let's go ahead and let's just jump in, y'all. You ready? We're gonna talk about the very first one. It's vision. And we already know what vision is, okay? If you know it, say it to yourself. Say it out loud. That's what I mean. I don't mean like zip it. I mean like, okay, you guys, you get what I'm saying. Say it, ready? Vision is the ability to see beyond. Vision is the ability to see beyond. So when it comes to decision making, we really have to ask ourselves, how is this gonna impact my vision? Is this gonna keep me on track? Like, am I gonna go? Or is it veering me off? Is this gonna help push me forward? Or is this gonna pull me back? We have to have a vision in order to make a decision. We have to have a vision. We have to see something to say, yeah, this is worthwhile. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna help. Y'all, it's not easy. It's really not. And I know you're like, Sage, you say a lot of things aren't easy. Like, when is something finally gonna be easy? I don't know. Like, truthfully, I'm asking myself the same thing. I am. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay? But in order to make good decisions, we first have to have a vision. And that comes with wisdom. So, when we talk about wisdom, you get wisdom from commitment. We have to commit. Wisdom teaches you things. Wisdom shows you things. And in order to be wise, you have to first commit to the knowledge that you have. Because wisdom is knowledge applied. You can know a lot of things, but if you never apply them, bruh, I ain't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. Okay, so when it comes to decision making, you got to be prepared to commit what you're about to do. I'm just gonna be straight up. You have to be prepared to commit. And not every decision is crucial. You may be deciding, what am I gonna have for lunch? Am I gonna have a smoothie? Am I gonna have some steak? Am I gonna have a PB&J? Right? Am I gonna order something out to eat? Decisions aren't always life or death. Decisions are not always life-threatening. But what they are is a commitment. Why? Because we have to make a resolution within ourselves based on something that we've considered. Y'all, it's the real deal. It's the real deal, Holyfield. We knocking them out, okay? So once we come to that point of saying, okay, I'm ready to commit. Like, I'm not gonna back out of what I said I was gonna do. I'm really gonna stand 10 toes, 2 feet, 20 appendages on what I'm saying. I'm really gonna get on it. I see where I'm headed. I see how this is going to benefit. I see how this is not going to help me where I'm going. I see how this is not going to benefit me. And I'm ready to commit. So once you're ready to say, okay, whatever decision I'm making, I'm going to commit. Now we're going to talk about our third one, and that's taking action. Y'all, we have to take action. When we make a decision, but we refuse to take action, it's just an idea. And unfortunately, when we decide to not take action, we've made a decision of indecision. And that's still a choice. That's still a decision. That is still you being resolute and not being reliable. Okay? It's hard to hear. I'm sorry. It's hard to hear. But when we are unable to make a decision, y'all, we cannot be the person that we're supposed to be. When we are incapable of taking action, man, it holds us back. It's not even that it holds us back, it keeps us out. Indecision locks the door and says, you're not coming in here. It's hard. So when we talk about making decisions, we really do have to consider, hey, how is this going to affect me? How is this going to affect my family? How is this going to affect my circle? Okay, you already know we have these 5 pillars: spiritual, mental, physical, social, financial. So when we make these decisions, we have to consider. It may sound like a lot to consider. It may sound like it's not worth it. And it is. When you decide, like, how is this going to impact my spiritual? How's this going to affect me and God? Okay? How's this going to affect the way that I view myself? That's a tough one. You ever made a decision and afterwards you couldn't even look at yourself the same? Or maybe you made a decision and you're like, ooh. Like you decided, I'm finally going to start working out. I'm finally going to start eating good. I'm going to get my 8 hours of sleep. You wake up, you look in the mirror, you say, I'm a new person. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. And then you go, how is this decision, how is this going to affect my physical? Like, is this really going to help me? Is this really going to benefit me? How is this going to affect my social? Am I growing the people around me? Am I propelling our group vision forward? Am I building upon the foundation that we already laid? Or am I becoming a hindrance? Is the decision I'm making causing us to slow down in a negative way? Finally, how is this going to affect my financial? Is this decision going to cost me something? Something that I'm not willing to pay? Right, because, personally, I love Chinese food. I do. Every time we drive by this one restaurant, we see this place called Chef Shin. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, we should have got some today. But that doesn't support the vision. Right? Financial. Ooh, you thought I lost track, didn't you? You thought I lost track. It doesn't support my vision. It's a treat, not an everyday occurrence. We eat healthy. Doesn't mean, say you can't enjoy things. No, but I'm taking action to protect my health. I'm taking action to protect my family, to protect our finances. So what we talked about is decision and how it's coming to a resolution based on the conclusion that we've made. We talked about first you need to have a vision to make a wise decision. You need to be ready to commit. You need to be ready to say, I'm gonna stand on it, I did it, that's me. Then you have to take action. Y'all, so I wanna give you some action steps. They're easy, not easy. They're simple. Actually, they may be easy for you, okay? They may be easy for you. So what it is, go ahead and think, okay? I want to encourage you to think. How have the decisions that I've made, how have they got me to where I am? That's it. Just think about the decisions that you've made. Consider, man, why did I make that decision? What affected me to make that decision? How did that decision work out for me? When did I decide to make that decision? Okay, you can do this. I believe you. I do. Y'all, you're strong. You're smart. I love you. Until next time, peace.